A former Dallas police officer who lost her job after shooting an unarmed man is now charged with aggravated assault.
Delta 310, reminder they're armed. You're a public felony.
That gunshot you heard came from Senior Corporal Amy Wilburn's service weapon. The incident, captured on dash cam, happened in early December of last year. 3 weeks later, Officer Wilburn was fired. Today, the grand jury charged her with a first-degree felony. James Rose is first on Fox 4 News. And James, this is a rare situation for a fired police officer.
Well, it really is. This indictment comes as a surprise to many in the law enforcement community, despite the fact that Chief David Brown says the dashcam video clearly shows violations of department policy. Now, Dallas police were chasing two carjacking suspects in the Pleasant Grove area. As the chase came to an end, you can see the driver get out and run while the car is still moving, and another officer gives chase. Then you see Officer Wilburn run up to the driver's side of the car. She appears surprised that someone else is in the car. She draws her pistol and fires one shot. The young man in the car, 19-year-old Kelvin Walker, was hit in the chest. Police say Walker did not have a weapon. After reviewing the case, Chief Brown fired Wilburn, saying she did not follow departmental protocol by using deadly force without fear or justification. We talked to criminal defense attorney and sworn deputy Pete Schulte. He's not representing anyone in this case, but says the indictment could have a chilling effect on law enforcement.
At the end of the day, police officers are human. They're going to make mistakes. You know, the last thing we want is police officers on the street having to think twice before acting, because at some point they're going to find themselves either seriously injured or killed. So there's a really fine balance that has to be met.
Now, Schulte says to get a conviction, the state will have to prove Wilburn intentionally, knowingly, or recklessly caused serious injury. He believes the round may have been an accidental discharge. Now, the man who was shot, Kelvin Walker, spent several weeks in the hospital. Today, his attorney tells us he's glad the grand jury realizes she needs to go to trial because Kelvin Walker was unarmed. Now, calls to Wilburn's attorney have not yet been returned. The Dallas Police Association has declined to comment on Wilburn's indictment.
James, how much weight could the dashcam video, or does the dashcam video, carry in a case like this?
Well, Clarice, certainly there's a lot more to this case than just the dashcam video, but that video carried enough weight for Chief Brown to fire the 12-year veteran officer for not following protocol. The chase ended in what many in law enforcement consider a felony stop. That's where officers, when they get out of their vehicle, they should have their weapons drawn, they should wait for backup, then they should cautiously approach the vehicle. Dallas police have said Wilburn should have known there were two people in the vehicle because that information went out over the radio. Instead, she ran up to a moving vehicle and didn't pull her gun until she saw someone inside. The question now is, will that split-second decision now become a criminal act? Clarice?
James, in our newsroom, we'll see what the ramifications could be moving forward. Thanks.